Hi, welcome to Surviving Schizophrenia with Steven. My name is Steven. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I have some really exciting news about my future that I want to share with you today, as well as how I've been doing emotionally and mentally the last couple of weeks. So I'll start with the exciting news. But first, a little backstory. This house that I'm living in right now, with my parents, it's a little. I need more space, and this has been something I've been talking to my parents about for a little while now. And really, it's just I need more space, and my I don't have enough. There's too much noise in this house, with my parents eating and what I call clinking, which is like noises of utensils hitting the plate, that kind of thing. Just everyday noises that happen to really stress me out with my schizophrenia as well as my misophonia. And I've been hoping for a change. And today, I had a family meeting with my parents. And a change is definitely coming now. Not tomorrow, maybe not even next year, but soon. And I'm very excited about it. I was thinking we'd all move out to a different house, but as of earlier today, we made the decision I'm going to move. And that is really exciting. And actually, the last couple of weeks, you may have noticed if you follow the channel, I haven't been posting. It's been over 2 weeks now since I posted a video as of recording, and I wasn't doing very well. Mostly dwelling on this fact that I wanted to move out. I wanted to do something and live on my own, have more space, be away from all these noises. And that was really stressing me out thinking about it. And like I said earlier today, literally like an hour ago, we made the decision I'll move out. And, pretty quick, my mood changed. Like really quick, actually. Literally, it's been like an hour, and I'm feeling way better than I was an hour ago, or really the last 2 weeks, especially. It's been hard. I was kind of depressed about this all, and it was really stressing me out, worrying like, well, if we all move, where do we move? Do my parents want to move from this house? How does that work? But it does work if I move out on my own. And this is something I don't think I could have done a year and a half ago. I've come a very long ways mentally and health wise in the last year and a half or so doing this channel. If you go back and watch some of my earliest videos, you'll see I was very somber. I was more reserved maybe. I was not doing well and I was stressed out, but I wanted to, help try to destigmatize and show what it's like to live with schizophrenia. So I was doing it, but I wasn't feeling well doing these videos. I made some really hard ones too about depression and suicide and all that. That was really hard for me, but talking about it and working through it and getting so many amazing comments and feedback from all of you has helped me so much to the point where I am today. And now, you know what? I think I can move out on my own in the future and actually manage that. It's not something I thought I could do even a couple days ago, even until earlier today, just talking to my parents. I wasn't sure I'd be able to take care of myself or be able to handle that, but knowing how far, seeing rather, how far I've come in the last year and a half shows that, I can come a heck of a lot further in a few more years even. And that just feels really good to say, and it's very exciting. And my hope is through the YouTube channel, I will be able to have the kind of monetary, have the money to actually be able to live my life on my own, in my own small house, condo, probably an apartment, because I'd rather have more space away from people like that. I don't want to have neighbors, noisy neighbors or stuff like that. I'm picturing like a small house, either somewhere close by. Torrance, California is not far from here. I don't know what my price range will be as of now because I'm not there yet. But hopefully in Torrance. And you know what? It's possible, if I decide to, that I might even move out of state. I have I have family here that I would love to see, but I also have family in Texas I would love to see as well. Not sure if I'd move to Texas. It is a lot hotter there. I do not do well in the heat. But I have family there too, and I believe it's better prices there too for homes. Who knows? We'll see what happens in a couple years from now when I start actually looking and seriously seeing about where I'd move to. It feels really cool. Um, I I didn't go to college, so I've never had that kind of away kind of experience from home. I always thought it'd be cool to have like a dorm room and have my own place kind of thing, which I guess a dorm, come to think of it, might be with other people, but I always liked the idea of having my own space that I could actually like decorate to and got a hair in my eye, hold up. Decorate and have my space that's my own. And I think that's gonna happen pretty soon. Give it a few years and I think I'll be there. Wherever there is. And I am so excited about this. And I'm gonna work harder on this channel, even harder than I already have been, to get there. And of course, I'm hopeful to really destigmatize schizophrenia this way too. So I've got a lot of good reasons, I think, to continue this channel. And I'm excited about it because this last 2 weeks, when I wasn't doing that well, it was hard. Like, I haven't posted a video. It's been hard. It's not easy to do this channel for me. Even though I do have fun sometimes with it, it's still hard. And that mindset of just that I was in the last 2 weeks, of kind of being depressed and anxious, I wasn't able to record a video because of it. I was feeling really stressed out, unwell, kind of sick to my stomach even, just not good because of my mental state. However, having this house idea to look forward to, condo, wherever it is, has really brightened my mood and made me feel so much better and more motivated too to actually continue on this channel, to actually try to make a living through it and help others and also help myself, right? And move on with my life through schizophrenia and get my own house and be independent, be an adult, so to speak. I am almost 24 at this point, actually. I'll be 24 next month. And I like the idea of maybe when I'm 28, maybe, to be out on my own, in my own place, in my own house, healthier, happier, and of course still doing this channel too. And it's really exciting. I just wanted to share that with you today. I will be seeing my psychiatrist in a couple days. That was just happening, actually. I think it's 2 days from now. That's just something that was going to happen anyway. But I'm going to definitely talk to her about all of this, about moving. I'm sure she'll be very supportive. She was very supportive of this channel too, actually, and she's helped me a lot, to say the very least, since 2012 when I fell ill. So I'm sure it'll be cool to talk to her and get her feedback as to what she thinks about me moving out in maybe a few years. All right, so I actually just got back from a 1-hour appointment with my psychiatrist. And we had a very good meeting. It actually has been a bit, so it was good to catch up with her. And we talked about me moving and how all that's going to work out. And yeah, she was very supportive of me moving out, which was really cool. She did have a concern to make sure, really, that if I do move out, like, to make sure there's no like noisy neighbors out there, or that I get into a position in the house where I can't get out of, but it's not a good house for me. So she suggested actually maybe I try renting for a bit when I am ready. Rent out like a place in that area, so that if, or maybe even that same house if possible, that I plan to move into. So that way, if there is any issues, I know about it before I get committed to that house, which I thought was a great idea. So we had a great meeting, talked about all sorts of stuff like that too. But there's something I'd actually forgot to mention earlier in the video that I talked to her about. And that is, one big reason for me to move is that this house that I'm in right now has a lot of bad memories. This is the house where I felt ill. So every room holds some kind of memory for me that I don't really want to remember or deal with right now. or ever again. So she actually wouldn't have thought of that, she said. But I mean, we both agreed, it's not good for me so much to be in this house for that reason as well, for my mental health. It's kind of like if someone passes away in the family in the same house you're living in. I mean, a lot of times people, you don't want to live in that same house anymore. That happened with me when my grandfather and my aunt passed away. They lived in a house about an hour away from where I live right now on the countryside. We called it the ranch. And after my aunt passed away, I didn't really want to go back there. And then after because my aunt and my grandfather lived there, and especially after my grandfather passed away, I never went back, and I didn't want to. So I think it's very similar there. I have memories attached to this house of not good memories that I want to move on from, continue on in my life. And she was very supportive of that and having me be independent kind of thing and move on, be on my own, which is really cool, and I'm very excited for that as well. And as everything else we talked about, everything else is looking good. Talked about the channel, talked about medication, which we're not changing right now. And it was a good visit. And I just wanted to share that with you real quick in this video to give you an update as to what my psychiatrist thought about me moving in a few years. This isn't happening right away. I'm not ready just yet. But she's totally on board for when I am ready, and that's really cool to hear. So I just wanted to share that with you. Back to the video for me 2 days ago. And maybe some advice on how to cope with that better and stuff too, because there is, I'm sure, going to be a lot of stress there as well. I mean, it's stressful, right, to move out anyway for people. I've never really had that experience. I guess the closest would be we had to remodel our house. We had flood damage, I believe, at one point. I want to say it was our washer flooded. And we had to move out to actually a hotel for 3 months. And I think something like 2 or 3 months. And then I went to my family's house for a while as well. But that's the closest I've had to an experience of moving out because we had to take a lot of stuff with us. That was fun, but it was stressful too, having to move everything and deal with that. I'd imagine it's somewhat similar to that, but on a larger scale to move houses. But I'm excited for it nonetheless. I just wanted to share that with you today while I am feeling incredibly excited about this. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you today. And I will definitely be back to making videos more regularly in the future. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and maybe subscribe. It goes a long ways to helping out the channel and me as well. And I hope you have a happy and healthy rest of your day. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.